Cowboys losing on national TV. I know it was rough for you. You were at the game. I saw the pictures of you having fun out there and Instagram. Fall to the Reeling Titans, 3-5, rough night. Let's get real, though. You heard Troy Aikman need a full overhaul. Is the Cowboys season over?
Who cares? I mean,
that's how I feel about this football season.
I've been saying that for years.
That's how I feel. Now you know what it's like to be a Giants fan.
Beautiful. This is a beautiful moment. Hold on, Max.
Throw
Molly,
in the towel.
Let's step back and give Will the floor to vent and let it all out.
Let it out.
Will Cain, take your time. The floor is yours.
I'm disgusted. I want to throw up. I'm watching the same thing over and over again. And you know what? Everyone can see it. The haters like you three, the fans like me, the analysts across ESPN, the local hosts, the fans in the stands. We don't need to hear that we don't get it, that Linehan and Garrett know something we don't know. There's something hidden in the tape on the All-22 that like a mystery would explain everything. The thing is being run like a bunch of imbeciles at this point are trying to convince us of high mathematics. You're entirely predictable. You run on first down, you make a long throw of low percentages on second down, you dump it off to a running back on third down, and you punt. Over and over and over again. And then when you get creative, do you know what you do? For your little wrinkle, let Zeke touch it 6 times in the second half just for fun. It's just asinine. It's done. It's over. When I say who cares to you, Molly, this is why. Not that I've lost my love for the Cowboys, or not that I don't care anymore. It's if anybody in this organization, in this town, in this fan base is thinking short-term about this season, they need to pull their head out of the place where the sun doesn't shine. They need to think longer. They need to have a longer horizon. Here it is, and I'll go quickly because you said I have a little run here, Stephen A. Three-point plan. Three-point plan. Number 1, fire Jason Garrett and Scott Linehan. Has to be done. There is no future with this leadership.
Stop right there, Will. Stop right there, Will.
Lincoln Riley can't be far behind.
No, I only interrupted, Will, because I want to know, when do you think they should be going? When?
Now, Stephen A., and here's why. What's the point in continuing on with this experiment? And by God, please don't tell me another year of trying this out. If you had a different quarterback, and if Dak was the problem, and I have to say, Dak is a problem. You can't watch that game and not come away with that opinion. Ask yourself, give this coaching staff Tua Tagovailoa. Do you really think they're going to pull that off? I just heard Jerry Jones on 105.3 The Fan in Dallas to Shan and RJ, the host. He basically, I have to read between the lines, but I'm going to tell you something. I think Garrett and Linehan are done. He just doesn't want to do it mid-season. That's 1. 2, Dak might be done as well. That was atrocious last night. Throwing interceptions in the end zone, fumbles in your own territory. Dak was not good, but I have to see him. I have to see him with a different coaching staff. Again, on the radio show on 105.3, Jerry said definitively, guys, I want to tell you this. He just said 5 minutes ago, definitively, Dak will get extended. I have to see him with another coaching staff. That has to happen. And 3, if none of that works, coaching, Dak, it's tank for Tua 2020.
Wait, Jerry
do everything
said
you can to get Tua Tagovailoa.
Wait, you're saying that you have to see Dak with another coaching staff?
I have to. I have to. You've gone too far. You've invested too much.
What did Jerry say? Because we didn't get to just hear the interview now. What did Jerry say that makes you believe that he's gonna part ways with that coaching staff?
I'll quote you as verbatim as my memory will allow. He was asked by RJ Choppy, what is Dak the quarterback for the next 10 years? Jerry said, Dak Prescott is the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. He's young, and he will get extended. And he stopped, Molly, because Jerry likes to go on and on and on. He stopped and left that period at the end of that sentence. He will get extended. Now, Jerry changes his mind. That happens. But he was definitive just now.
Well, Will, let me ask you this question, and I'll just ask you because I almost have tears in my eyes. I'm just applauding you for reaching this point. I've waited long enough for it. Thank God you finally has come.
Like
you have seen the light. You have seen the light, okay? All right, yeah, Max just said the bar mitzvah. We can go with that, too, whatever's comfortable for y'all. Here's the bottom line. I appreciate it. But I got to ask you this question. When you bring this up and you talk about, Dak Prescott, I got to ask this. Is it fair, in your estimation, that we're all so critical of Dak Prescott when we acknowledge the predictability of the play calling on the part of Scott Linehan and Jason Garrett. If I know you're going to run on first down, if I know you're going to find yourself in third and long situations, if I know what plays you're going to run practically, excuse me, how critical can I be of Dak if I'm asking him to play under those conditions?
Stephen A., you've seen this, man. You're right. You have to give the guy. Listen, that's why I'm not 100% putting a sell sign on Dak, because I have to see him. Look at Jared Goff under Jeff Fisher versus Jared Goff under Sean McVay. We know coaching matters. But when I see Dak hold the ball forever, consistently take sacks. By the way, the offensive line is getting way too much criticism. Dak is responsible for a lot of these sacks. He holds the ball way too long. He forces that ball into Amari Cooper in his own in about to score into double coverage, man. That's on Dak. But I'm not putting the sell sign, Stephen A., until you get to see him with his version of Sean McVay.
Will, here's the problem. Here's the problem. Is it possible? Really think this through. And this is why you're doomed as a Cowboys fan. This is what Stephen A. has been talking about. And I know you know all the radio shows say Jerry Jones has to fire himself. But is it possible to bring in a brilliant coach or offensive coordinator that really gets everything going when you know they are going to get the credit, and that's going to be a problem for Jerry Jones? So when you say I need to see Dak with another coach, can you see like, I'm sure Lincoln Riley looks at Dallas versus like Cleveland and thinks, oh my God, that would be a bigger opportunity, right? And yet, could you see him surviving in Dallas, getting credit, and Jerry Jones, the spotlight's not on him? That's your problem.